So the dark side of bulking, what nobody's talking about. So when you see a video of a bulking transformation, you see the before and after photo, you see the foods they're eating, eat 4,000 calories per day. But if you've been a skinny guy and if you've been bulking, you know that there's much more to it than that. We basically have to force feed ourselves every day pretty much. Every meal is a struggle, every meal is war basically. So if you want to pull it off, it's not gonna be done with chicken and rice. You're gonna have to throw some shit in there. Some junk food, hamburgers, fries, pizza, It's not gonna look pretty, So you're always on the verge of throwing up when you're like hard gaining as a skinny guy. If you actually want to gain weight, you're gonna have to eat till failure basically. And another thing nobody's talking about is you have to eat like every 3 hours. And first of all, you need to have the time to eat every 3 hours. And combining that with work and jobs and, you know, stuff like that, it's very, very hard. So you need to find a way, first of all, to eat every 3 hours. And then also combining that with social life, it's extremely difficult and nobody's talking about this. But this is what you have to go through for like a year or two. Otherwise, stay skinny. I'm still not fucking huge, but I was 58 kilos. Now I'm 77. So I've gained some weight. I'm trying to get up to like 87. So that's my goal. But yeah, nobody talks about this. If you're serious about bulking, forget about social life. Just forget about it. That's gonna be out of the water. You're gonna be at home eating. Otherwise, it's extremely difficult. You know, going out with friends, oh shit, yeah, I missed a meal. It doesn't work, You have to like really focus. So, in that sense, I think bulking is much harder than cutting, in my opinion. So yeah. And then people always say, yeah, how is bulking hard? Just eat whatever you want. No, 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 no. We don't want to eat that much food, all right? And usually it's fat people, and they complain about how they can't lose weight. I'm tired of fat people complaining about how hard it is to lose weight. I'm going to explain it, all right? Here's what you need to do. You need to eat less calories than you burn per day. Actually go to the gym and move for once in your life. Stop eating McDonald's, stop eating donuts, and you will lose weight. That's it. And skinny guys too. I was that guy. Oh yeah, I can't gain weight. I eat a lot, but I just can't gain weight. Bro, you don't eat shit. All right? If you start counting your calories, you'll see you ain't eating shit. All right? I was that guy too. So when I started counting my calories, that's when I gained weight. And now I'm up 20 kilos. I'm still not huge, but I'm up something, 20 kilos. So, yeah. People already know what to do, but they don't do it. Um, you know, they already know what it takes, but they just want to make excuses. Like me, like I was before. Oh yeah, I eat a lot, but I can't gain weight. Bullshit. No, you don't eat shit. All right. So yeah, think about that. Bulking is, in my opinion, is harder. But yeah, maybe cutting is harder mentally, but physically, and I would say, yeah, physically it's much harder to bulk as a skinny guy. We don't have an appetite. We don't usually want to eat that much food. So in that sense, I think it's much harder.